Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the things that my friends and I have been working on for the last several months. If you've been watching videos here on this channel, or if you've been following me on Instagram, or most recently you've been watching my streams on Twitch, you'll notice that this logo is usually in all of my content. And what the logo is 1000 Lions Gaming. Back in January, we decided that we wanted to start kind of a gaming organization for our friends, and to really invite people in who want to play games, who want to have a network, who want to be competitive, who want to create content, and just to kind of have a place that's our own in the gaming industry. So with that, we started wanting to create more content. So I've been posting more videos on my YouTube channel here. We've been posting videos on the 1K Lions YouTube channel. We've been trying to be more active on Instagram. We've been trying to be active in all of these places. And recently, we opened up 1klions.com for anybody to come and join the team, whether you already have an Instagram account, if you already have a YouTube account, no matter what platform you play on. And so we've been inviting people to come and sign up and join the 1KL team. And with that, I started getting questions from people saying, what is 1KL? Who is 1KL? You know, what are you guys trying to do? And some of those questions I didn't really have answers for. But this week I actually interviewed Brian, aka Johnny 1000, to get some of those answers. Johnny 1000 is kind of the brains behind 1000 Lions Gaming. This is something that's been on his mind for a while, and so I just want to ask him some questions to give you guys answers on what exactly we're doing. I'm going to leave a link down in the description if you're interested in joining us. Please go and click on it, fill out your information, and you can be a part of what it is that we have going on here at the 1KL. I'm excited about it. My channel's been growing. Please continue to subscribe here on YouTube. Go and follow me on Twitch and on Instagram, and we're going to get right into the interview. Thank you guys. Obviously, we've started 1000 Lions Gaming, and it's something we've kind of been working on for a while, and we've started putting out videos, and now we've started kind of recruiting. We've gotten a little bit of a roster going on. But if you could, in 3 sentences or less, what is 1000 Lions Gaming, or as we like to call it, 1KL?
Let me back up. So 1000 Lions is really, I see it as a gaming brand or clan. It's really a community of casual gamers, competitive gamers. It's really for anybody who can come together, have fun, create content, and of course, rep the team.
All right, so 1KL is relatively new. You've put out a couple of videos on the YouTube channel. Kirk and I have both put out some content where we've been, kind of getting the name of the brand out there with our relatively limited reach. But this is something you've been talking about for a while. Like even the 1000 Lions Gaming name, I can remember as early as early to mid last year was something that you were talking about. Like, what made you think, you know what I want to do? I want to start a gaming org or a gaming brand.
Yeah, it's a great question. I'm a lifelong gamer. I've done some small level competitive gaming, won some tournaments here and there. And I'm an entrepreneur, man. I started my own company. I've started a couple of companies. I enjoy creating things, man. I don't care whether it's creating a company, creating a video, creating a logo, creating a brand, creating a whatever. So, I think it's a perfect opportunity to combine things really that I love: gaming, content creation, and friends, really.
All right, cool. So, thinking about this name, 1000 Lions. Your gamer tag is Johnny 1000. Your son's gamer tag is Cowmilk 1000. And now you have 1000 Lions Gaming. What's with the 1000?
So there's kind of a long story with it, but then there's a short story. So as far as I can remember, it was Doom, the original Doom. 92, I think 93. I googled it recently, and I used Johnny 1000 as my gamer tag. Then I don't know why. I've got some reasons I think why. There was my dad's name's Johnny, although he spells it differently. So there's probably some influence with that. And I think I don't know if this ages me a little bit, but I think there was a movie called Short Circuit, I think is the name of it, and there was a Johnny Five robot or something, vaguely. So I think that was probably that. I remember digging that movie back then, so and I didn't want to copy it completely, so I think I just went with the Johnny 1000, and I've used it ever since.
All right, solid. So, how about the Lions? Where did the Lions come from?
Man, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of cool. I've always dig lions.
strong creatures gather in a pack. Dominate everything around them. Is that what's going on here?
Oh, yeah, pretty much. That's it.
I like it. All right. So you had mentioned earlier that you view 1KL as being like a gaming clan or a brand more so than just esports. But I've had people that have asked me in the limited time that we've kind of been inviting people in, are we an esport org or are we a gaming clan? And namely, are we about creating competitive teams, or are we about creating content? Are we about just being a networking group or casual gamers? Like, who is 1KL looking for as a target audience?
So the answer to all that is yes. I think we're a little bit of all that, to be very honest with you. I think esports is really the encompassing category for all this, all of gaming, essentially. But I do think 1000 Lions is a brand that is represented through a community of gamers. Now we're gonna have casual gamers. We're working on some competitive level teams. Definitely start out with some local tournaments. So we're gonna have competitive teams, but you don't have everybody. Again, is not gonna compete on a high level, myself included on some games. So it's really more about having fun. It's really more about creating engaging content, creating fun content, and just being a part of something cool.
Sweet. And so along the lines of creating content and gaming, is there a particular game, are we looking at kind of focusing on one or two games, or is this really open to everything from Fortnite to Rocket League to Super Smash? What's the genre that we're going after here?
The way I see this thing going is we're going to probably have pockets of teams and pockets of groups, pockets of people who play Fortnite, pockets of people who play Warzone. I want to get into it's really the content, the video creation. I mean, we're going to do open box videos of the new consoles. We do, there's a Project X Cloud game reviews. There's, I don't think it's really tied to competitive games, shooters. I think it's just an appreciation for gaming. It doesn't really matter what that is. It doesn't even have to be a game itself. It can be consoles. It can be trends. It can be apps. It really doesn't matter.
Okay, cool. Casey has already expressed interest in creating a 1KL Apex competitive team, and I think that Hayes is also interested in such things. And I have seen Casey carry me in a win to Apex, so there's some skill there. If he ever goes to talk to you about Valorant, I would not listen to him. I have some footage and some stream play. He's not quite ready for the big leagues there yet.
Man, like I think that's kind of the point. I think we're gonna have groups of people that play together, groups of people that play different games. Myself, I'm gonna have fun in Call of Duty and Warzone, but man, Fortnite, but I'm not beating good players. However, you get me in some FIFA or some 2K, and we got a different story. So, I do want to put together some competitive teams. That goes, we get asked a lot on Instagram. Do you sponsor me? Do you sponsor me? Well, I mean, essentially, yeah. I mean, that's what we're kind of going to do. If you join the team, if you want to play in a competitive team, we'll support you. If you're a content creator, we're going to support you. So yeah, I mean, that's really what it's about.
So right now in first-person shooters or in shooting games in general, the big discussion is controllers and aim assist. Why are controller players aim assist cheaters?
Yeah, this is stupid. Controller players hate, like, personally, adding PC players to console, I think, is the worst thing. I love cross-platform. I love being able to do that. I still think it's cool if PlayStation can play with Xbox. That's awesome. I think PC players kind of need to stay in their own lane. To be very honest with you, I think that's a different level. If you really want to get I realize it's in a more advanced level. But personally, I think it's ruined competitive gaming shooters.
It's funny you say that the PC players are ruining it. The PC players will swear that it is the aim assist cheaters that are ruining everything.
Stupid. Yeah, stupid.
All right. Do you have any long-term visions or goals for 1KL?
Yeah, man. I think if you had to compare, if you look at Red Bull and look at what Red Bull's doing, if you go to redbull.com right now, you won't see a drink on there anywhere. It's all about content. It's all driven around, their stuff's around kind of the X Games sports aspect, but that's really what I see it. Again, yes, they have players and teams and that kind of thing, and they sponsor stuff, but I really see it as a brand across all of gaming.
So for esports, you want to go to Red Bull. For energy drinks, you want to go to Rogue Energy. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, Rogue's our guy. Yeah, sure.
Hashtag sponsored.
There you go.
Hashtag ad. All right.
Hashtag ad, yeah.
So what's next for 1000 Lions Gaming and 1KL and the team and all of the people?
I think I want to continue to grow the team. I want to continue to push out content through our channels, the 1KL channels, but also help our clan push out content through their channels. Continue to put out really cool, fun stuff. Continue to have really cool stuff like this hat and this streaming banner back here for members to have, and help push out their name and push out their channel as well as the team. But after that, wherever this thing takes us.
All right. Well, Brian, that's is it Brian or Johnny 1000? What am I calling you in this interview?
That's a good question. You can call me Brian. It's fine.
All right.
My kids have started calling me Johnny. It's kind of weird. Yeah.
Brian, do you have anything else you want to add or share?
No, man. I appreciate you doing this, man. I appreciate everything you do for me and for the team.
All right. Well, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it.
No, buddy.